All right, let's get things underway. We got 2 glyphs left to get to 21. I think one is sitting at 15, the other one is at 19. And then I think we're just going to be doing Infernal Hordes today quite a bit. Quite a bit. So let's just get things going right away. Played with this build a little bit last night. Did a couple variation tests on it. Really liked one of them, but didn't like the fact that I had to run around and gather up crackling energy. So we're right pretty much back to where we started with this build, but that's okay because I like it. Okay, let's drink that. Now let's go get these done. This is what, a 97. Let's go get it. We're just about done with doing these glyphs. It's a necessity every season, and it's a drag every season, ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. Hope you all are having a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Appreciate you all. I am here on the East Coast, Florida. And yeah, it's hot.
I'm not ready yet.
My poor dog has no time to grab the stuff that I'm leaving behind. We did not clear this over here. Oh, there's nothing to clear.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, something got me stunned. I'm seeing a little bit of lag in the server today. I wonder if they're trying to fix that trade problem that's going on. Because I'm feeling some lag. And if I check my stat window here, which I will in a second, I'll bet you I'm going to see it. Let's look. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, well, we just got to keep... Thank you, user. Appreciate it. Just gonna have to keep our eyes on that because definitely server's dropping some frames. It's all right. We're at like 5,300 kilobytes per second, and that's considering the fact that we're streaming at, you know, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok all at the exact same time. So not too bad. Okay, so let's go. What's my build? This is lightning spear build. So lightning spear build. It's been a pretty good build. Oh, stupid.
I'm not ready yet.
We did the firebolt sorcerer last season. It was pretty good too. I enjoyed it as well. Actually, we did one of every class last season. Some we enjoyed more than others. The class that I hated last season, which normally I really like, was the rapid fire rogue. Man, I hated that. What's up, Swordman? Good to see you. I did most of this from online. Usually I do it myself, but this season, because it's a short season, we jumped right in and just went to max roll and just grabbed that. Because we're not going to be able to create many characters, being the fact that it's a short season. And I don't want to spend a bunch of time the way I normally do, like in season 4, changing my build 5 times on each character until I found what I liked and what worked. So yeah, this is right straight pretty much from max roll. There's a few changes in it, but they're so minute.
I'm not ready yet.
Your birthday is Saturday, Swordman. Awesome. Happy early birthday to you, bro.
I need time.
You need the axial condens, Prima? Listen, bro, I have a pair. You can have them. If you're online now, just let me finish this, and I'll be happy to give them to you, dude.
I'm not ready yet.
If you're not online now, then we'll figure out a way that... Oh, we can't, because the trade is broken. Son of a gun. Trade is broken. Well, I can tell you that Grigori is dropping them like crazy. Yeah, trade is broken. That's right. They're working on that right now. I totally forgot. I have a pair that you can have, but it ain't gonna work.
Been here for long ages, and is now newly woken.
I know that Grigori's dropping them like crazy. They've actually, some streamers and some people have claimed that maybe it's broken because he's dropping them so often. I think he dropped 2 for me on second and third run.
Smell death in the air. It will come for me soon.
I'm assuming that you must be doing a chain lightning build if you need them. I think that's where it's used. That's not my build, but yeah, that's probably what you're building. Appreciate it, Sword Man. Zero drops the winter glass. Yeah, Zero dropped the winter glass. He dropped the winter glass for me on the second run. He's been dropping those like crazy as well. So yeah, just and now it's so easy to farm him because you don't have to leave and reset and leave and reset. You could just stay right there. And again, if they would give us a stash box in there, you would never have to leave because you could just throw gear in there. Yeah, Chain Lightning uses those axials. Grigori's dropping them. If they can get the chat fixed, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow because I gotta go do gutters, put gutters on my house tomorrow in this beautiful Florida sunshine heat. But I will be on Saturday, and maybe if they could get that trade fixed by then, Primo, I could trade you them then if you don't have them by then. So let me know. And we'll, if you don't have them, look for me Saturday and you'll find me online and we'll trade them then. I have so much stuff that I just don't use, and I gather most of it for alts, but I guarantee you I'm not going to use those axials. And if I go and look right now, if I'm correct, I think I have 2. Let me go see. I think it dropped twice for me. Sadly, you guys can't see my screen because they cut it off. TikTok cuts it off. Okay, so there's one pair axial conduits, and there's another pair. So yeah, I do have 2 pair. So hopefully, if you don't get them, we'll be able to hook up. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. I mean, I'd rather somebody gets to use them than me just sitting here holding on to them. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sucks. All right, let's get rid of that. And I think we've decided that we're going to stick with the headpiece that we have. We've invested a lot of money into it, so we're going to leave it alone. All right, now, next one. We're almost there. And then we'll just go do Infernal Hordes. What's this one here? This is a tier 98. Let's go grab it. We're still good on potions and incense. Here we go. All right, so where are you? Here we go, here we go.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, so there's going to be a whole lot of poison here, so we're going to really want to keep moving as much as possible. We can backtrack once the poison wears. There's going to be a lot. Even with my resistance, it's enough that there's such a crowd of them, it's enough that it hurts. Alright, so now we'll just backtrack through here. Okay, that one's done. Oh, that was a lot of poison right there. Okay. Now there's probably going to be some remnants that are going to come down on top of me here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's another good thing. Yeah, a lot of good things they did this season. Yeah, I don't have to reapply incense each time I die, and I don't have to leave the dungeon to reset it. It's to run the boss again. I mean, just so many improvements this season that. And all honesty, you guys have heard me say it, and most of you guys that followed me saw me stream it. The PTR 5, I hated it. What class is my character? This is a sorcerer. I hated the PTR 5. I actually said I wasn't going to play it. I was going to skip it and strictly do Path of Exile. And I was doing Path of Exile, and some of my followers said, hey, you know, at least do one character. And I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. That's a good middle ground. I'll do one character. And I like it. I like the changes. I think they did a good job. There's still some things I don't like I think having the same boss in the Infernal Hordes makes it kind of boring, but it's their game. They do what they want. Okay, we left some stuff here.
I need time to prepare that.
Alright, we still got a little bit. I think this just about cleared out here.
I need time.
There we go. Now we're clear. Now we gotta go find. Okay. We did one of each class in season 4, and then I left and did some once human, did some first descendant, then went and played character through in Path of Exile, and then came here. Poison, poison, and poison, and poison. Poison's brutal in here, man, with these spiders and these little exploding corpses. All right, what do we got? Can we get in there yet? Okay, we can. That's perfect. Let's go. Okay, well. That was short and sweet. Now, this is the last one. So we're probably gonna have to do at least 2 more, maybe. We might get lucky and be able to knock it out in 1. Let's see. We got a 94, we got a 91, a 91, a 99. 99 will be our best bet. Let's go see. All right, come on, dog. Where are you? There you are. Oh, well, we gotta do this first. Duh. I got my druid up to level 50, so I'd like to get some time with him today. Would be nice. I just don't play enough offline. I mean, I've only got a couple hours invested in him.
I need time to prepare that.
Yep, missed you.
I'm not ready.
We're gonna have to come back that way anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna leave everything. Oh, I hear Butcher. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Butcher. I hear him. There you are, my little. Oh, my little buddy actually did some damage. We killed him 3 times the other day, but now he's doing a little bit tougher, huh? Come on, come over here. I can't really get a good angle on you. There we go.
I need time to prepare that.
I really like the fact that Butcher is now dropping prisms. I know they started that last season, and I'm so glad they did. I'm a Butcher killer, man. I'll tell you why. Because on my Necro, a low level, I seem to run into him every time, and he would just drop me like I was a piece of lint. It was just bang. And I'm like, okay, revenge is sweet, brother. You just wait. And now every time I see him, with my barbarian, he would run away. Like, yeah, I'm gonna kill your ass as fast as I can.
I need time.
How long are we gonna stay here?
Oh, there's an elite over here. Big delay right there. Wow. Server delay big time. I got a feeling they're trying to fix that trade issue.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, see, right there was a big one. Couldn't move.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, you need time every time. Yeah, level 21 glyphs are totally worth it. People don't take for granted. So are even doing tempers on your gear, even if it's a little bit low level. I'm getting ready to start tempering my gear as on my druid, which is only level 50. Tempers and the jump to level 15 on your glyph is huge. But then when you get to 21, I mean, don't even try to run torment bosses without it, because you're probably just going to get chewed up. I think it's super important. Yeah, I think it's one of the things that people kind of take for granted because they suck. It sucks doing this. I mean, I ain't going to lie. I really do hate having to do this every season with every character, but it's a necessity. Got something down here I don't think we cleared. Yeah, there we go. I mean, just this, what I'm damaged now that I'm doing, is so much different than what I was doing before, like Glyphs were 21. And then, you know, if you compared with early stream before they were 15, it was a big difference. Well, we want that key. And really that key is all we need, but we'll go ahead and clear this out. Well, that was smart. All right, you would think I would know these by heart by now, but too many of them to remember. Like I said, I won't be streaming tomorrow, more than likely. I got to get these, unless we decide to move it to Saturday, which I doubt. I got to get gutters. I'm installing gutters on my house. I'm going to sweat my butt off outside. And it's going to suck.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, universal glyphs would be awesome. I would love to see that happen. I would love for them to be able to say, you know, universal glyphs, you upgrade once with one character and on your alts are all upgraded. That would be the coolest thing ever. I'm just hoping for a nice new Paragon board in the DLC. We need some changes on it for sure. Okay, we're up to 19, so we're going to have to do one more. Of course, that's what I thought. Yeah, the dungeons, the glyphs are just boring work. It's a necessity. It's terrible, but also tempering. People don't understand how important tempering is on your gear. Even when you're at that like 50, 55 level, it's pretty important. And it sucks because you're constantly changing gear during those levels, so it's kind of really a drag, especially, you know, doing aspects and tempering. But what I try to do is find some good gear to run and keep at least for a few levels, and then I'll temper it, aspect it, go run like Fallen Temple, go run the Cathedral, things like that while that I have to get done. And then it does help. It does help. All right, so gear's getting pretty full. I don't think we can do a second run or third run. We'll go back, cash this stuff in, and do the last one and be done with glyphs. Thank God. Just a few hours right there invested just in doing glyphs. It's like, holy smokes. And the sad thing is I'm going to have to do it again with my druid. I'm like, great. Oops.
On the road.
All right. And gold is, I mean, Infernal Horde is a good place to get gold, but even there, I don't know, man. The gold is tough to get this season too. I mean, well, it's not tough to get. That's the wrong word to use. It's used a lot. If you do any enchanting on your gear, like, good luck. This piece right here, my helm piece, I've invested millions of gold in trying to get cooldown reduction. It's just a tough one to get.
You can take what's left.
And it's not just this season either. Last season on my Firebolt Sorcerer was the exact same issue. No, I do not have the Shaco on this either. And strongholds are annoying as well, yes. I agree with that, absolutely. You would think that once you do them, they should just carry over to your alts, but they don't. No, I do not have the Shaco yet. I don't have the Tyrole's Might yet. Those two pieces would be great, but I do not have them. We'll get them. It's just going to take a little bit here. I mean, I also could come down here and do... I mean, I don't even know how many I have, to be honest with you. I actually never use them, and I should. I probably only have a couple. Let's see. 2. Yeah, we got 2. I mean, we haven't even dropped Uber Lilith yet, so I do have mats to do Uber. Yeah, I do. I don't know how many though. 5, so not many. Yeah, not many. I used some already. I mean, we ran Glacial Beast, Torment, and Darrell, I think we ran Torment. No, Farshawn. Farshawn, we ran Torment. And that's it. Yeah, you can just create another character and get another spark. It makes it super fast. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I used my Resplendent Sparks for the Harlequin Crest last season. And to be honest with you, the gear that I created was better than it. We didn't even use it. We put it on. We took off what I had created with enchanting. We took it off. We put on the Harlequin Crest. It was on my Rogue, and it did not help at all. I mean, it did, but it was like the other piece was better. So took it off, put it in my storage, and then my Necro used it, and my Necro actually gained from it. But so the Harlequin Crest, to me, I don't really want. I would, if I did anything, I would go for the Tyrole's Might. But here's the other situation with using your Spark. From what I've read and seen, my own experience, using your Spark, the rolls are nowhere near as good as the rolls you get from a drop. But yeah, the cooldown reduction is what the whole Shaco, the whole reason for it. But again, you can get good cooldown reduction if you get a good roll, and if you get a good master working. I liked my piece that I used for my Rogue better than the Shaco, but I mean, hey, to each their own, everybody. So I think we're running out here. We're gonna grab one more, go do our very last one, and be done with. Actually, we better make some room here. So I've never been super, and people that have been following me on Twitch for a long time know that I've never been impressed with the Ubers in this game. I've always said, man, I'm creating better gear than they're giving me, but you know, it's you know, I think everybody has their own opinion, and I think it also depends a whole lot on what you do with your Paragon board. This season we're doing cookie cutter. This is the first season we've done it, that we've gone and just done a season, a build right off the internet, which is this build. And normally I'll spend endless hours playing with builds and making up my own, and reallocating my Paragon points 6 times, 5 times. But this time, because it's a short season, October 8th with the DLC, I decided let's just go cookie cutter on every single class this season that we're going to do. Last season we did one of every class with our own builds. This season we're just going to cookie cutter it and see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be just fine. And why did I put those in there and not that? All right, so now everything's in there. We're good. Let's drink up and let's go. I think the biggest issue I'm having right now, this is high because of my potion, because my armor kind of sucks. And let's see, what do we got? We got one more glyph. We got tier 100. Let's go do it. No, trade is not working yet. Yeah, this cooldown reduction is huge on this build for real. For real, cooldown reduction is super important on this build. And we're gonna deal with spiders and poison again. Oh goody. See how much of it I can dodge. Alright, so we just left a ton of stuff back there that there is no way that my dog picked up. So, let's circle around here. Ow, that hurt. I pick up the yellows strictly to sell them. That's it. I mean, it's a little bit of gold, and like I just said, gold is easy to burn through in this game. Super easy. Yeah, trade is still down. I have a pair of axial conduits that I was going to trade. But with perma, I can't do it because the trade is down. So I actually got 2 pair of them. I got a whole stash tab full of unique gear. This is actually the first character I've used the most unique gear in because of the being a cookie cutter build. They're using a lot of it, and I normally don't. And it's been interesting to use some of it. Some of it has been eye-opening that I've never used before, and
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
okay, so that's gonna circle around here.
Sentries at walls.
Okay, let's go back and grab all that stuff.
Cave entrance here, here, and here. Tunnels must lead under the city. Not sure where they let out. Snakes here, and here, and here. Watch for snakes.
It makes speed running a bit difficult because the dog just, number one, the dog picks up he doesn't pick up gear, number one, which is good because you don't want to be filling your bags if you don't have to sometimes. But there's other items that he'll just zip right past. I've seen like he misses, I think his radius is too small to be honest, but that's just me. All right, so this should do it, I hope. Let's see. There's 20. 21. Done. Woo woo. Yeah, baby. Okay, so we can just head on home. I will say that some of the changes. A mythical ring was back there. What you talking about? Let me go look. Let me go see. Let me go see. 'Cause that... You would think it would have showed up on my map. Okay, I'm gonna go way back to the first part. You're talking about before the jump, obviously. Let's go see. It's easy, like I said, to just run right past stuff in here. Thank you for the heads up, MMO nerd. I would have never... I try to constantly check the map, but sometimes you just can't grab everything. Okay, so I don't see it, bro. Did I pick it up? No. I don't see it, man. Appreciate the heads up, but I don't see it in there. And it should highlight. It should highlight if it was on here. That's all right, dude. Don't worry about it, man. I'm glad. At least I would rather check than leave it behind. But I don't see it, so okay. Good enough. I'm satisfied. But thank you. I think it was around that circular path. Let's go see. We'll go around this whole thing just to make sure. This is it right here. Let's just do a quick look. Very easily could be, and I just ran right past it. Oh, I bet you that was it right there. Blue. That was it. That was it. Yep. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Man, I'm glad I went and checked though. Because if I would have left something, I would have been pissed. Can I solo Ubers yet? No, I don't think so, Nathan. I haven't tried to solo one yet. But I'm sure that it would demolish me with my cooldown reduction where it's at right now. My cooldown reduction is only at like 10%. That's just not enough for this build right now. It is 10%. Yeah, 10.1%. So until I do a little bit more masterworking, it's not gonna be ready. I don't think. No, dude, don't be sorry, bro. I'm glad you told me. I mean, I'm glad I went back and looked because I would have kicked myself in the head if it would have been there and I'd left it. It would have sucked. Okay, which is why I was investing so much money in this piece right here to get cooldown reduction. But oh my gosh, I've invested so much gold in this guy. It's been unbelievable. All right, so yesterday we actually did our first, which I didn't enjoy, I ain't gonna lie, because I don't think I was ready for it, but we did our first tier 7 Infernal Horde, and it was kind of a bitch. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was like freaking hard. Such a big difference between 6 and 7, which I guess it should be, and it was monstrous. I was like, holy smokes. It had me sweating, bro. I was sweating. I was like, okay, I don't need to be doing that quite yet, I guess. Especially when right now Neotherin I'm just having to break it down. I mean, I could use it on a couple pieces, but I'd like to get a couple of these pieces. I'd like to get these finished off. The Ingersoll pieces. So yeah, I'm like, you know what? Maybe we'll just stick with T8 is not fun. There's been a bunch of talk on the internet and a few videos where people are saying don't even bother with T8, but you know, I don't know, and maybe that's why. I thought they were more, it was because of the rewards are no different than T7s, but yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go and we got a 7, a 7, a 6, a 6, a 6. Let's go. Man, it's like the difference between the 6 and the 5. The 5 is so fast and easy, and it's really the same mats. We'll go with the 5 right now, just to get our heart pumping here and get going in it. T8 is not fun. I haven't done a T8. I haven't tried one yet. T7s is all I've accomplished, and it was hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you the build that I think, the little tweak that works, I think, better in this, just this area, only Infernal Hordes, is I think when you change this build out to be more crackling energy, to use the more of the, what is it, discharge? I can't remember what it's called now, but it leaves the little things you got to pick up a lot more than what it's leaving here now. It worked way better, but you're having to kind of run around a lot and pick up crackling energy. But I tested it last night. I actually tested it on the tier 7, and it seemed to me it worked way better. Of course, the build doesn't work anywhere else, that little change, because you got to run around and gather crackling energy. But in here last night, I was like, okay, pretty impressed with that. But it's not a full-time build, viable build. Seven and 8, you have a chance to get the stones. Yeah, I agree. That is why 7 was why I wanted to run it yesterday, and got my butt kicked doing it, but it was fun. Well, it was fun, but it was hard, and it, like I said, I broke out a sweat. I was like, okay, I usually don't have that much stress going on in a game, and boy, I was stressed out. It was amazing how big of a difference between 6 and 7, how much more hit points those, and how hard they hit. That was a big difference.
I'm not ready.
I need time to prepare.
The only thing I don't like about these, again, is the same boss every time. For me, it gets real boring very quickly. I wish they would have listened to some of the comments that were made in that regard during the PTR, but they didn't. And I mean, maybe their focus is more on the DLC right now, which would make sense.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, very stale. I'll agree with that. Totally.
I need time.
I'm like an idiot, I'm watching my chat screen, and that's how I die. Oh, see? Just about lost a lot of health right there. There we go. What I don't like about these, honestly, and I said this during the PTR, will I buy the game? Will you buy me the game? I can't buy you the game, bro. I wish I could. I'm retired, man. You're talking to the one guy out of this whole group that's probably on the most limited income there is. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to ask. I don't blame you for asking, bro. My comment about this mode during the PTR was we already have threat level mobs in Helltide, so why are we just going with that again? Only now in a room, but again, I think it's a short season. I think they their concentration is right now on the DLC, which is where it should be. I agree with it totally. Not a big fan of the Spiritborn class from what I saw, but hopefully it'll be way more fun than what I saw. I just believe that it should have been rolled into the Druid. Honestly, I'll tell you, during the Season 5 PTR, my comment to Blizzard was, don't release it. Extend Season 4. This is embarrassing. Don't do it. And they made some really good changes, because this isn't the same game that I played in the PTR. I think a lot of the changes they made are just life, help you get through the game changes, and it made a big difference. Drain health, rains upon you, unavoidable. Okay, we'll take rain. What's this, wave 5? Probably be nice if I lowered my cooldown on my evade a little bit too, because I keep trying to use it and I keep being told he needs time.
I'm not ready yet.
Yikes!
I need time.
Got sketchy right there.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Nathan, I appreciate the offer, bro. I am pretty much a solo runner until the weekends, and on the weekends I run with other people, but I do appreciate it, and that's just how I run during the week. Only because I never know how long I'm going to be on during the week, mostly, but I usually have specific things I want to get done.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, that was wave. This is wave, what, 6? Yeah, 6. You're just sitting over here, huh? I bet they're going to be fixing that, because that's been happening a lot, where you're getting groups that are kind of hugging the edge of the wall, and they don't come into the fight. Okay, well, these guys hunt me.
I'm not ready yet.
was a big lag right there. Just about got myself
I'm not ready.
killed. I was trying to use I'm trying to use a skill and it's not doing anything. And I look at my other screen and I see, oh, we got dropped frames.
I need time.
These bows are deadly. No mistake about it. They hurt.
I need time to prepare.
Alright, let's go get these guys. We're gonna wait for all of our cooldowns. We were dropping these guys super fast, but let's see what happens. And you bought Diablo 4. Good job, bro. Good job. I don't know how expensive it is right now. I know that when it first released, I paid, I want to say close to $100 for it. And now with the new DLC coming out in October 8th, who knows what the price is. Okay, we're gonna, unstable currents is still a little bit behind here. That's all right. I like it when they both pop right here, but they're not going to today, so that's all right. Makes it so much easier to kill them both so fast. Two at the same time.
I need time to prepare.
Okay, so I'm firmly convinced that this gear isn't worth opening. I've done it so many times. This gear, I always at least bust it open. Again, I don't believe that it's that good a gear, but I guess luck, you could end up getting something good out of it. I usually just cash in everything right here. I want those Glyphs, which is why I'm doing it. I've only got a couple more pieces that need it, but they need it, so that's what we're grabbing. And then we got 5 left. Cash those in here. And there we go. Now that looks like a lot of gold, but I already had, 3 million, so it gave me 2 million gold. Tree of Whispers is given more, although they've cut that too. But yeah, I mean, this is still a good place to come and get gold, but gold is interesting this season. Also, I want to point out something because a lot of people told me they didn't know this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you definitely need to know this. Ingolith will start dropping at level 5. Is it 5? Yeah, I think it starts dropping at level 5. So it really makes it worthwhile. But people are telling me they didn't know about this, so I want to make sure people are aware. So when you're here and you're doing this, right, the reputation, and you get this all done, keep in mind you're not done. This is an infinity. It's going to just keep giving you, for every 24,000 reputation you get, you're going to be able to keep opening these. And that's what this symbol means. And sometimes you'll come here and you'll forget. And I'll have 3 or 4 of these. Just click, click, click. And it's good gear, at least to break. And if you need aspects that you don't have yet, you might get it by just doing this and breaking down some equipment. And it's all 925 once you get to a certain point, so keep that in mind, that this is a place that you want to continually come to. Don't just think, oh, I'm done, because you're not. Tree to Blizzard. Okay, now I want to see. I think I need more. Let's see. Which ones are not finished? This one's not finished. That one's not finished. That one's damage reduction. It's giving me, it looks like. This one's giving me attack speed. Let's go here. Okay.
Kingly make. Use it well.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. All right, so that one's 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. This one needs to be completed. Not enough. We burned it all. All right. Just means we got to go do it again. Pretty sure Ingolith starts dropping at tier 5. I can't recall, but I'm pretty sure it was. Let's do this. Yeah, I wish they would get the trade fixed because, again, look at all the. I've got Pain Gorger's gauntlets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. Frostburn. 1, 2, 3 times. Flame Weaver. I mean, people need these. There's Rankanath's Wake. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. Axial Conduit twice. Mother's Embrace Ring. Fractured Winterglass. I have, Isadora's Overflowing Cameo. I have a lot of pieces that if people needed, I would be more razor plates. I'd be more than happy to trade them, but freaking trade now. We did some trading not yesterday, I think it was the day before. Now with the trade broke, that kind of sucks. But again, some of you guys are telling me that you're watching me from work. So I am available. I will be streaming this Saturday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be I'm going to be installing gutters in this beautiful Florida weather. But I will be on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And if you catch me online and get in, if they've got the trade fixed, I'm more than happy to trade you this gear, because I would prefer to give it to somebody that's going to wear it and use it than me hold it. Now, some of it I'm going to hang on to for my alts, but right now, no. Now, see, this is why I think why I get bored with these, because now I need more, and my choice is to go run more Infernal Hordes, or you take a break and you go and you play your alt, which is another option. Okay, so we just did a 5. Let's go in. Yeah, so it was 5. 5. Ingolith did drop at 5. That's what we just did. Let's go do a 6. And I know it sucks, but it's kind of, in my opinion, it's a lot like doing glyphs. I mean, to me, it's a hell of a lot like I'm running glyphs. We'll go critical strike chance. They get boring real quick, and I think if they would change the bosses out, it may not get as boring, but where is it? Come on, bro. It's always at the same place, I thought. Guess not. Alright, well, that's weird. I've seen it do this before, and I've had to close it and reopen it. And here we go. Maybe we'll switch to our druid. Get some druid gaming in. He's a big old fat sluggish thing, I'll tell you. I'm talking about my druid, not that dude.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, exploding corpses, sometimes they're the worst because you'll get like 8 of them on top of you, and that 8 can really do a lot of damage when they explode. Best to keep on the move. Probably would have been smart not to have stand in that.
I'm not ready.
I hear a shaman somewhere.
I need time. I need time to prepare that.
Should be everything, right? Couple over here hiding. I guarantee you they'll be fixing that. That's been happening a lot where they're hugging the perimeter. They're not getting involved in the fight. That won't remain. I can almost guarantee Blizzard's gonna fix that. Okay. What do we want to do? Increases movement speed? Sure. You can take that with the boss into the boss's room with you.
I need time to prepare that. You fight to live.
I fight to live. You're right. Unless you really love fighting, it's probably the best reason to fight.
I need time.
Come on, everybody get in here. There you go. Thank you. Oh, look at all the exploding heads.
I need time to prepare that.
This should be a new band. Exploding heads. It might already be. I wouldn't doubt.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
Oh, we got one hiding.
I need time.
Okay, what's this gonna be? Wave 3. This is a tier 6. You can't see it, it's off the screen, sorry, on TikTok. On everybody else, you guys can see it. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, but TikTok cannot because they're in the vertical stream. So yeah, this is a tier 6. We've done tier 7s, which stressed me out greatly. Like I said, it made me break into a sweat. It wasn't enjoyable at all. And it was really just because I didn't have all my glyphs leveled up, which we just did today, just earlier in the stream. Got them up to 21, all of them now. So it's gonna make a big difference. But I still didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie. Tier 7 was like, damn, so much harder than this tier 6. I mean, I couldn't believe how much harder they hit. I was really impressed. I thought the difference between tier 3 and tier 4 was big, but then you go from tier 6 to 7, and people have warned me about tier 8s. They're like, well, tier 8s are really... Well, actually, a lot of people, even on the internet, you know, on streamers, are saying, don't even bother doing tier 8s, just stick with tier 7s. But, and I don't really know what that reasoning is, but I have a feeling it's probably because the drops are roughly the same, and you're not getting, it's just not worth your effort. But I don't know. Yeah, glyphs are huge.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, and I think without Tyrael's might, it's also, well, but Uber's Fallen in tier 7 and 8 haven't been happening as often. It's a lot of lucky drops for some people, but the majority of this, you know, streamers actually will tell you, you know, that it's very rare. If you really want to get mythics, you need to go be running Uber, Torment bosses.
I need time.
That's the farming spot. I mean, yes, they will drop here. In fact, Uber Uniques will drop anywhere. You can get lucky drops and get them anywhere within the game, and it's happened a lot. I mean, not a lot that I would say you're gonna get it that way, but there's enough where people have gotten them that they talk about it. It's happened. But as far as getting them in here, farming this for those, oh man, I don't know, man. I think you're better off to stick with the torment bosses. But if it works for you in here, that's awesome. Because this is probably way easier than any of the torment bosses. Okay, rains upon you. Let's have them hunt me. This is wave 5, we're in tier 6. My opinion is they're going to nerf these, which I think is too bad. But I think they will, because a lot of people they want everything to be easy. I actually ran with the build that some of you guys were recommending yesterday. I ran it last night without using fire shield at all, the flame shield, and replaced it. It was a pretty cool build actually, and it worked really good in here for sure, but I didn't like it as far as for bosses. It took me way longer to drop the Fell Council using that build. And again, it probably also has to do with the fact that I didn't go back and change Paragon setting boards. I didn't do any of that. I just changed skills real quick. You switch to a build closer to this one, H2O. The bosses are fine. They're easy. They're cake. With this build, they've been really cake. The biggest thing to remember with this build is early game. You frozen orb. If you don't have fractured winterglass amulet, this build is really hard to use without it. You added the firebird aspect for fire shield. Got you. Thinking about streaming this. Horses are way more fun. You farm tier 7s with your barb. Man, the barb just didn't get any love this season. I love playing my barbs, but this season they just didn't get much love, but they kind of deserved it a little bit. More damage foes. Yeah, we'll do that. This is wave 6. The barbarians have been ruling the game for quite a while, so it's your oh shit, I need help on there. Yeah, well that's, I use the flame shield for that myself. It's like, oh crap. It also helps me kind of spread my fire around a little bit. Do you have the fractured winterglass H2O? The amulet? And it just so happens I have a spare. The train is broke right now, but maybe they'll get it fixed by this weekend.
I need time to prepare that.
I am planning to stream Saturday. Oh, that's the reason you switched, because you have it. Okay, got you. I am planning to stream Saturday because tomorrow I'm putting up gutters. In the beautiful Florida sunshine, which I just am not happy about at all. I think this build and the fireball build are pretty equal. Get a fractured winterglass, wasted so many mats, it won't drop. The fractured winterglass dropped for me at Lord Zir twice in a row, And I've heard other guys saying that Lord Zir is dropping it like crazy. So have you tried there, David? Because it is dropping there. If you need it, David, here's the deal. If you need it and you still don't have it by Saturday, if they get the trade fixed, catch me online and I'll be happy to share it with you and give it to you, bro. I don't need a second one. But try Lord Zir. If you don't get it, hook up with me on Saturday and I will get it. I'll trade it with you, bro. I would rather somebody use it than me just sitting in my stash. Let's not tear out my living soul. It sounds pretty gruesome.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's say we did, but let's not.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to
Oh, okay. That's... Oh, we still got one more. I thought that was it. Son of a gun. I didn't pay attention. Alright, so we choose another one. Yeah, I don't know, about the drop rate, if it's improved or not as for Zir. I just know that for me, the amulet dropped 2 times in a row, and then I saw other people claiming the same thing, that Zir was dropping it a lot. Also, Grigori is dropping the axial conduit pants a lot. I mean, he dropped them twice in a row for me there as well, and I saw other streamers saying the same thing. And some people think they're broke. Some people think they're dropping them up. No, it's not going to be fun putting up gutters, dude. Yeah, gutters are going to suck, but I have to get them up. Garden related, okay? The garden project that is now cost me over $1,500 in materials and bricks, and because it had to be a raised garden, and now 4 inches of the water line from the roof is going into the garden, and wife wants a gutter, and I'm like, oh my freaking god, gotta be kidding me, bro. So yeah, I got all the materials sitting out here on the side of my house, and tomorrow I'm gonna try to beat some of the heat and get up early and start installing gutters. It's gonna go fast once I get rolling. It's so freaking hot. Florida is just, yeah, the retirement it's gonna kill me, man. This retirement is, I'm working harder than I ever did in any of my jobs ever. But I love being retired, man. Everybody told me I was gonna hate it and be bored. They are so high. I absolutely love it. Best thing I ever did. It's the best, man.
I need time.
Full-time streaming now. No more streaming and trying to work at the same time, and get to spend time with the grandkids. I'll tell you, my son's been busting his butt. He's doing HVAC, and he does piecework. Primarily, he does new construction, and he's been doing 14-hour days. He's just been getting killed, and the heat. He comes home just beat. I see, man. I'm like, dude. That's the one thing I have been trying to do since I'm retired, is try to have food ready and meals ready for everybody when they get home from work. Because I know that when I worked, coming home starving was so nice to have the food right there and ready to go. Yeah, he loves his new job, bro. He loves it. Get your, I can't get my own guy through torment bosses yet, dude. I wish I could, Daddy of Gingers. But yeah, he loves his new job. He's really digging it. They pay really good. They even, because they haven't given him a van yet, he's driving his own vehicle. They're paying him mileage, really good mileage, which I'm really surprised to see they're doing that aspect. But he's loving it. He's been getting his ass kicked, but he's still, I was worried he was going to get discouraged because I know it's hot days and he's up in attics and
I'm not ready.
you know, in Florida, man, it's just so hot. I just advised him because I used to work outside as well, and I just advised him, you know, hey, pack a lot of water, and he does, and he brings water, he brings Gatorade, I told him switch to contacts because you're wearing glasses, they're going to constantly be sliding down your nose. So he did, he switched to contacts, and he's like, thanks, Dad, you know, that was good advice. I'm so unimpressed with this gear. Honestly, I don't even open this anymore. It's just been, I mean, I suppose the odds are someday you might get something good from it, but I just open these. All right, gather all that up. Grab some gold. You know, plus I live in Claremont, you know, which I don't know if you know where that's at, H2O, but it's in between Orlando and Lakeland, right? We're kind of like right in the middle of, we're right Central Florida, big time. And the place he's working for, they do these new constructions everywhere. So he's driving a lot, man. A lot. I mean, he's driving all the way out to Tampa, doing work. You're up in Deltona area. Okay. Florida's hot, boys. It's freaking hot. I spent a lot of time inside parking garages installing EV chargers, and man, it was terrible. Terrible. 3 to chain lightning right there.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Okay, now one thing we want to check here.
What do you need?
Yeah, he's driving all the way to Tampa, man, and then he gets stuck in that I-4 traffic coming home, and he's not getting home. He's leaving the house at 5 a.m. and he's not getting home till 7:30 at night. You know, sometimes 8. A lot of it's just that traffic on I-4. Yesterday, he actually got home a little bit earlier because he was doing over here on 192 over by, the heck, I can't remember the name of the town now. Yeah, Disney sucks traffic. The Disney traffic is the worst. No doubt about it.
Not bad. Huh.
Yeah, all this new construction going on. All of it. You know, there's this place, you two guys are in Disney. Let me give you this place I found. It's the coolest place ever. Let me see if I can find, I have it in my bookmarks. Let me find it and I'll have you guys can look it up yourselves, but here, let me put it in chat because this place is the coolest place I've ever seen. Metro. metrolagoons.com. Check that site out. My goodness. I mean, it is the most beautiful place I've ever seen, man. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It's called metrolagoons.com. For those of you that are not on Twitch, it is called metrolagoons.com. Hey, you guys, I don't know if you see it, but Jose is on. He's offering to run people through tormented bosses. And I'm sure he would love it if you had some mats that you could help with that, because that's always the fun part. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. Keith, your rogue has the Tyrell and it's stuck on T5s. My advice, Keith, is where are your glyphs at? Are they leveled up to 21? It makes a big difference. Big difference. So yeah, this Metro Lagoons place is, you can actually rent your own island, and this water is crystal blue. I mean, blue. And it's inland. This isn't on the beach. This is inland it's a man-made lagoon. Yeah, right? Isn't it cool? I heard they're supposed to be coming to Fort Myers. They're supposed to be building these all over. What they're doing is they're taking these lagoons that were man-made, maybe from mining sites or however the hell they got made, and it's just gorgeous. And that one right there, I know for a fact you can rent your own island for the whole day, and it's got tiki bar on it. It's so freaking cool. I really like it, man. I'm like, that is what they need here. Now, of course, we don't need more tourist bullshit in this area. It's getting hard to live here due to all the tourist traffic, but that is a cool place. Check it out. I'm like, me and the wife are talking about, I'm thinking like, we're going in September, we're going to Georgia. Yeah, look into it. It's called metrolagoons.com. It is the coolest place I've ever seen. They've got these floating, like these big float things too that you can rent that hold like 10 people or so, or 8, maybe it's 6 people, but the island is, you can rent it for the whole day. It was $75 for the day. The water is crystal clear. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And then they've got a huge water park there as well. So I mean, it's just, I think it looks beautiful. It's actually a community where people live. I didn't know that, but this part is open to the public. It's awesome. We're going to Georgia here in September. We've rented a cabin up in the Blue Ridge Mountains, which we kind of do every year. And this year, instead of family coming, because we're all out in California, my best friend and his wife are going to come with us. And I was telling the wife, we should go to this Metro Lagoons place and rent an island with that tiki bar. And that would be great. Oh, my biggest concern is find a ride home. I have to Uber. Yeah, see, you don't have to fight the beach traffic. You don't have nothing. I mean, you look at those pictures on that site. It is amazing. Amazing. I didn't even know these existed. Yeah, it's the same way for this one. You can see that there's no, and if you live in the compound, you get your own little private piece of the beach, which is kind of cool too. I mean, we're not going to move there, and I'll bet you the HOA fees there are like through the freaking roof. God forbid that. Okay, so we have to run another one of these boogers. So let's go. I need more of this down here. I've been doing tier 6s today. Yesterday I did some tier 7s, which made me break out a sweat, which I didn't like at all. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I was like really surprised at how big of a difference it was between tier 5 and tier 6 and tier 7. I mean, now today we just leveled up all of our glyphs to 21, and that'll make a difference, but we didn't have them all leveled yesterday, and it was rough, bro. I mean, He got smack. I know, bro. Tier 7 is hard. Tier 7's hard. I died once. I luckily had enough revives. I was able to kill the boss because the boss hits hard. I was so surprised at how hard they hit. All right, so let's go use this one. We'll use that. And there's a tier 7 right there. I don't want to do it. I'm going to go. I'm just going to stick with 6 right now because it's pretty much cake. At tier 7 yesterday, I ran 2 of them. And both times it was just, I was like going, wow. Kept going, wow. Wow. This character really does a lot better with groups. A lot of AoE.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
A little bit of lag right there trying to move around that.
I need time to
Come on, everybody get in here.
I need time to prepare that.
Sometimes it's misleading. You saw that circle. I don't know. Oh, you guys can't see it on TikTok, but you guys on Twitch and Facebook, YouTube, you saw that circle on my map, and you get there and there's nothing there. And I think sometimes it's because that boss spawns and the circles just delay being removed. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Is on tier 7, the meteors and that Hydra just, you know, earlier, like tier 6, you can kind of stand in it, but on tier 7, you die. I mean, like quick. I tried to heal through it, and then I just realized that, all right, you really need to be aware and stay out of it. Dodge it like crazy. Whereas tier 5, all the way to tier 6, I have not worried about it. But also, to be honest with you, you're also dropping the bosses so fast most of the time. Not every time, but most of the time that they don't even get to that phase. But when you get to tier 7, they get to that phase. I mean, they just do.
I'm not ready.
Also, those bows that we just took down right there, those things have a lot of freaking damage potential in this season. It seems like in here anyway, Infernal Hordes, and they'll hide off. Those bows will sit off here, off hugging a wall. Don't see it. Next thing you know, the arrow hits you, and you see your damage just drop. Your life just drop.
I'm not ready yet.
That was weird. I got pulled all the way up here. Oh, a big lag too, right there. That sucked. But today a lot. And I can see on my other computer here, I can watch. I'm actually able to watch because the other PC is doing all of my internet activity and streaming. This is the gaming PC, and it's telling me that that Blizzard is having a problem with their server today. It took me 3 times to log in this morning. That has never ever happened with Blizzard's. Well, with Diablo, I used to play World of Warcraft for a lot of years, so it's happened before. I'm just saying, with Diablo 4, I've never had a problem getting on unless they were doing maintenance or something like that and they made an announcement. Today it took me 3 tries. I have a feeling it's because they're working on the trade being broken. and it's probably causing some other problems.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I need time to prepare that.
Okay, that should be. Oh, we got hiders. All right, that was wave 3. These are so boring. I really did not like these during the PTR, and this is why. I during the PTR, I ran these over and over and over, and I knew right then that, okay, these are going to get real repetitive. Especially dropping the mats. Because you have every reason to come in here and run them. I gave you great reasons. I'll give Blizzard that. They gave you great reasons to come in here and be bored. Yeah, well, Lilith is tough. It's her mechanics that you have to just kind of. Sometimes with Lilith, what I've done actually is gone in there and died because I got to get her timing down, and then second run, drink a potion, and then go. But to be honest with you, depending on what class you're playing with Lilith, if you're like a sorcerer, yeah, if you're like a sorcerer, that is the problem because your cooldowns, your shields will be down. I think a lot of times it's best to team up with a barbarian. Let him carry the weight while you can kind of range player a little bit.
I'm not ready yet.
I also think though that with all, you got all the mythics too. Oh, well, that's interesting. Are your glyphs all at 21 MMO? Because glyphs suck to do. I mean, they're terrible. They're no fun to level. Oh, they are, and you still are able to. So yeah, you probably just need a little extra oomph from somebody. Now it probably doesn't even have to be a barb. If you've got all mythics. A lot of it is just like you said, though. A lot of it is timing and hoping your cooldowns aren't. Well, there's a couple luck things. You gotta first of all hope you don't get that leap right on your head. And if you can get through the leap, then after that it's timing when the peninsula there is gonna break up. But yeah, I hear you. I struggle with her every single time, only because I just cannot get the timing down. And I've noticed though, if I go in there with a barbarian, it's totally different. She concentrates all of her activity on the barbarian, and I'm able to do my thing. And the poor barbarian, he gets beat up. Oh yeah, dude. Well, yeah, the 43% crit is good, but in this build, if you're doing, oh yeah, see, you're doing good then. I mean, look at mine. My crit chance is low, but which is kind of hurting me. But there, critical strike chance is only at 62%. And really, you want that as high. And then my critical strike damage is lower than yours. Mine's at 1200. But this helps a lot, and you'll get that by tempering this guy. I mean, masterworking Fist of Fate. Are you wearing the Fist of Fate? Because it makes a huge difference in this build. These gloves. You are. Maybe you just need to masterwork it a little bit more to get that critical strike chance up, because I think that's the only thing I see low on your build is your critical chance strike. Again, I'm getting this sensitive content warning from TikTok. You got the shotgun in the mythical chest. That's good, bro. That's really good. TikTok doesn't like this Diablo 4. People keep reporting it, which is kind of weird. Of all the things on TikTok to report, people think Diablo 4 is too bloody. I would say there's probably 8 million other things that you could report on TikTok if that's really your thing that you enjoy reporting. But whatever. They don't give you a way to market as mature content like they do on Twitch and YouTube, and Facebook doesn't care. But I know that on Twitch and YouTube I can market as mature content, just so I don't upset any parents, because I do occasionally speak inappropriately for kids. Sometimes my wife and my daughter are terrified when they leave the granddaughter with me. I'll tell you a really quick funny story. So, you know, you guys have heard me talk about it in the past. My wife is from Lithuania, okay? So she's got a lot of Lithuanian friends here in Florida, right? And so her niece comes from Florida with her little kid, and he's probably maybe 10. All right, he doesn't speak any English. He speaks Lithuanian, and they're here for 3 months, and so he's hanging with me all the time. You know, he's my buddy, and every now and then when something bad happens, I wasn't thinking it, I would say, what the fuck? But he doesn't understand English, so who cares, right? Well, so he goes to my wife's Lithuanian girlfriends, and he's playing with their kids. And the next thing you know, their kids come to my wife and their mom and dad and said, his name was Bernardus, the kid from Lithuania, and they say, hey, Bernardus is saying bad words. And they're like, what bad words is Bernardus saying? Because my wife is like, he doesn't even speak English. What do you mean, what bad words is he saying? And they said, every time something bad happens, he says, what the fuck? My wife comes home and she has to sit down with me. And she's like, listen, this is the English he's going to go back to Lithuania with. I'm like, oops, my bad.
I'm not ready.
So then I had to start watching what I was saying, and I explained to him. I sat down, and again I had to have it translated because he didn't speak any English, and explained to him that don't say that. It's not good. Oh God, my wife was mad. She's like, really, Brian? I mean, my real name is Brian, in case you're wondering. She's like, you can't just... It's like, yep. Pretty funny stuff. Oh, the butcher's in here. What? I never knew that was even possible. We just killed him earlier in a dungeon. What the fudge? I didn't even know he could spawn here. All right. That was something. Huh. Yeah, so now when the relatives or the friends or whatever come from Lithuania to stay with us, which they do a lot. I mean, I have a huge house, so they come and just stay here. And we got this 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. It's like, yeah, come, stay. More than welcome. But I'm really careful now, what I say. Very, very careful. Let's let this cooldown come. Okay. But they love it here. I mean, they come here and you've seen him more in the East than the Nightmares. This is the first time I've seen him here. I see him in the Nightmares constantly. That's crazy. I didn't know that he was even possible to spawn in here. Pretty cool. I love killing the butcher.
I'm not ready.
Okay, so see, they made it to this next phase, which is...
I need time.
There it is. Right there, that's what'll kill you on tier 7. Oh, see? See? God damn it. Sorry for my French. Freaking thing. What do we got? 0 remaining. That's bastard. Those freaking hydras are doing some damage, boy. Okay, cool down. Come on. This is where it gets really critical not having it. Okay, so it's coming. There was one. God dang, I was just gonna say my cooldown is... Well, we failed that one. Crazy, been doing these with no problem, but this one we failed. Ain't that a shame? Was a big waste of time right there. Well, that's what happens every now and then. Shit, haven't had that happen in a long time. That sucked. Seeing Butcher in there threw me all the way off. Totally threw me off my game. Yeah, so TikTok comes up with this thing now. This live contains themes that some audiences may find uncomfortable. What's the theme that's uncomfortable? Killing cartoon characters? I mean, holy shit, weren't we raised on that? Well, that sucked. Now, I really don't want to go do it again. I'd rather just switch over to my druid and play some druid fun. That pissed me off. Ain't that a bitch? All right, well, that was interesting. Maybe what we'll do... Okay, potions are still active. You know... Tier 7, tier 7, tier 6, 6, 5, 5. 5s are easy, man. Guess we could go do that real quick, try to make up for that. People aren't seeing your stream because of a sensitive content warning. Isn't that interesting? Because it shows me here that it's just given a warning of this live contains themes and that if they click it, they're supposed to be able to see it. But yeah, I don't know why. What happens is because it only does it on some days. I know, right? H2O. You know, it designates this every now and then, and it's because somebody reports it. And I'm like, what are you offended by this game? And then it comes up and tells me this live contains themes that some audiences are finding uncomfortable. What? It's like H2O just wrote here on Twitch. He wrote, I literally saw a large-breasted woman demonstrating breastfeeding on TikTok. But yet that can go without any warning, but this is gonna my streams are gonna get a warning. Now I'm gonna say that I never used to stream at TikTok ever. Hey, thank you for Bernardus, really appreciate that. I mean, it's so weird. It's because somebody reports it, and sadly, sometimes it's another streamer. I mean, I'm just gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, because they want that extra little edge that they can get by doing that. By taking yours, kind of, it just blurs it, and people have to click it to go in and come in and see it. It's just kind of crazy that TikTok's been doing this to me, and I never used to stream on TikTok. We stream at Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. TikTok sent me an invitation to stream, and so we've only been streaming less than a week at TikTok live streaming. We always supported TikTok with our short videos on my Made Biker site on TikTok, but when they sent me this invitation, I'm like, oh, okay, let's give it a shot. Well, this is the second day out of 5 that somebody has reported my content because it's Diablo 4, and it does give me a thing that I can reply back and say, why are, what's this about? But I don't, because to me, I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. It seems silly, but it makes me go, well, why am I streaming a TikTok then? If you're going to flag my content, what's the point? But whatever. And maybe it's because people share it more on TikTok, and maybe it's seeing a broader audience, and then that's how people are reporting it. I don't understand it, but yeah, it's a lot of people. You're right, H2O. I've seen a lot of people complaining on TikTok too, of TikTok streamers saying that they're getting banned for no reason, and a lot of it is because, sadly, TikTok is not managing it properly, I guess. All right, well, interesting enough that what we'll do is, let's do this. Let's switch to the Druid for a little bit here. I've been wanting to do some Druid play. Got him up to 50. He's a big old bloated boy. Let's take him in. See, what is he? Level 50. Just for a change. Infernal Horde is all we're going to be doing now on that sorcerer until we get our mats up. So let's do a little bit of change up here. This guy's good. He's a world tier 3. And he really needs to level. So he's got one of these. I think he's going to be terrible at this because he's so freaking slow. I haven't done enough work on him yet. Let's give him a play. Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3s are easy because you're only doing 6 waves, which even to me I think is too much, but
I'm not ready yet.
he just has no attack speed. I need to fix it because he's so slow.
I'm not ready yet.
I think his biggest issue is probably going to be dropping the boss, but we'll see.
I'm not ready. I'm out of spirit.
He's out of spirit, so maybe that'll be his big issue in here. with him. We just got him to World Tier 3. So I haven't ran any of these with him in here.
I must wait.
He's a potion drinking son of a gun, I'll tell you that.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh. I hit a big lag. Couldn't move. The other thing I don't like about this is you can't leave this. It forces you to continue dying. Even if after the first death you realize, hey, I can't do this. I'm here too early. I need to go fix this and this and this. You can't leave these things. Well, I guess you could port if you did it fast enough. Yeah, teams would be really fun. I know that the social aspect of Diablo's hurting pretty bad, actually. I thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Boy, I popped both of those things by accident. I was expecting a little more lag. It seems like this area lags the most, and a lot of it's just because of all the moving parts that's going on in here, and especially if they're having issues like today. I think they are because they're fixing that trade issue. Because I've been having server issues all day today. Come on, get out of there.
I must wait around.
And now you're gonna get frozen, and we have a beautiful little shaman right there.
I must wait around.
I don't even have a single glyph yet. That's how fresh this guy is. Out of potions, so that's bad news. Okay, so my vines aren't gonna grab these guys. Yeah, proximity chat would be super fun, actually. Although, maybe not, because it is what really killed Call of Duty. You know, I used to love playing Call of Duty. Then it got toxic as hell because of that proximity chat stuff that it was like, holy cow. So we got, oh geez, we still got 3 more waves. We're probably not going to make it with this guy. I can tell already. Just the way he's playing through here, I can see that he's struggling. Spirit again. That's the big killer on him right now, so we're gonna have to pay attention to that in the future for sure. But druids are always tough early game. They improved greatly. This is probably what, my 4th druid I think I've created.
I'm not ready.
I've never done this build though. I've never done the landslide build, and again, this is strictly 100% a cookie cutter build. I am not creating my own builds this season because there's a short season. I just don't want to waste the time doing it.
I'm not ready yet.
Leveling up quick. This is why I tell you, man, guys, you're gonna die probably a lot, but once you hit level 35 or 40, leave Helltide and start coming in here immediately. You'll die maybe a few times, but you're gonna get so much XP. Now, if you start dying so much that you're just negating the XP, then don't come in here. So it's interesting that my stream gets flagged for Diablo 4 on TikTok. Nowhere else, not on Twitch, not on YouTube, not on Facebook, but TikTok. And it's only done it 2 out of the 5 days. You know, so it's interesting. You've never been in here to travel. Okay, this is the Infernal Horde. This is the new mechanic for season 5, and this is the Infernal Horde, and it drops mats, the pit mats, so it makes the pit pretty much useless, which I'm really surprised that they did that. You're gonna be, and I'll show you as soon as I get through this wave. Let me show you, because you're gonna need the compasses. You'll gather them up now. Drops all over the place. You can actually make them too with the sigils. I'll show you here in a second. Try to get through this if I don't die, I hope. Oh, that got sketchy.
I must wait a moment. I have no potions. I need more spirits.
Oh, you need some spirit, so let's try to get yourself some space here.
I'm not ready yet.
All right, there we go. That should be it, right? Okay, so in order to do these, you need to have these mats. Oh, I just used the only one I had. Well, you're gonna get these mats called compasses. You can make them with the same material, the sigils that you make these with. You can make them at the same dude, the Oculus. And you'll pop them, and it'll bring you to these dungeons that are this. You'll do the lowest tier is 1, and then the highest tier is 8. You'll do waves that you'll see up here in this corner. You can't see it probably if you're on TikTok. And then you'll go run the Fell Council bosses, I should say. Okay, wave 5. Just for the golden mats, me too. That's what I do. I open up the 16 chest, and that's it. I can only open once. I always open it thinking that if there's gonna be some good gear or unique gear, it's gonna be in that chest. Oh, I hate this map. I hate it when it does this. We got that stinking guy in here now. He's gonna be a pain. Where are you? Oi, better get out of there.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Holy smoke. No potions left.
I must wait a moment.
Die, you little booger. That freaking shaman will not die, will he? Holy smokes. A little bit early level for this. Yeah, I do it for the golden mats too. That's what I always opened up the one chest and that's it. Yeah, this is the Infernal Horde. This is the new mechanic. Yeah, I sadly have heard the same rumor that a lot of TikTok streamers will turn on other TikTok streamers like this, report me, so I get mine with the blurred screen until you click it, telling you that this live contains themes that some audiences find uncomfortable. All it takes is one other streamer to say, hey, I don't like the killing that's going on in this game, and then I get hit with that. It still allows you to come in and view it, but it changes the way it's viewed in the group. And so that streamer now has an advantage. He has an edge, which is just bullshit. It's so silly, it's stupid. I'm too old for that shit. It's like, come on. Really? You can show somebody a chick breastfeeding, and that's fine. It doesn't get flagged at all. But my Diablo 4 gets flagged. This is the second day out of 5 that it's done that to me, that somebody has reported it and said, oh, I'm uncomfortable with this material. Like a freaking crybaby. It really kind of turns me off on streaming at Twitch, to be honest. Not Twitch, I'm sorry, TikTok. I've been streaming at Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube for years. Never an issue. And we stream at all of them simultaneously. And never had a problem, but TikTok seems like Diablo 4 is just too brutal for it. But I can stream Call of Duty just fine too. You know, I don't know. I don't understand it. I run out of potions with this guy really fast. He just needs them so badly.
I'm not ready.
But look at how quick we're leveling up here. I mean, we've only been playing this character for not even 10 minutes, and we've already hit 2 levels here.
I'm not ready.
Holy smokes, there is no way you're going to be able to take down these bosses like this. It's very informative, by the way. Yeah. The breastfeeding girl on TikTok was very informative. You might want to stick with that story when the wife catches you. Alright, let's see what we're going to do in here. I think we're going to get Oh, we got 7 remaining revives, though. I mean, come on. Look at that lag right there. You see that? Big lag, big lag, big lag again. H1984 Davey, thanks for the follow. What the heck is going on with this? What the heck is going on with this lag, man? Really bad. I was blaming it on out there, saying it was because of all that AoE going on, but I'm seeing it in just these 3 right here. Huge lag on my controls. Oh my goodness. Again, right there, big time, man. This is gonna take forever right here.
I must wait a moment. I have no potions.
Alright, I'm used to standing in that stuff. Can't do that with this guy. You didn't believe you're outraged? That's what happens when you get married, when you're married for a long time. They start to really understand exactly what makes you tick.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, this is gonna take forever with this character, man. I mean, he's only getting 2 of them down to 25% after all this time. It's just not good. Very early game for this character, though, to be honest. The last thing you want to do, though, is die right now, because then you're going to start all over with all three of them again. Gonna hurt. Everything on me here. Oh, that was a misfire.
I must wait a moment.
Really having some mana issues too. Or I guess it's called spirit. Such a bad lag on these controls in here. Really bad in this Infernal. The whole thing, the whole run, this whole run has just been plagued with lag. Kind of makes it not fair, to be honest with you. It's like, oh, there's so good. By the time I fire, look, by the time it reads that I fired it, he's in the air.
I'm not ready yet.
Holy smokes, that took forever. That was crazy. At this low level, there is no big box here. So I don't even open these. I just go right over here. Well, with this character, that might be a different strategy that we want to use, because this guy needs everything. But I'm not impressed with the gear that comes out of here, so I just go here. Now the higher tiers have another box here with way better gear. And then you use your leftover. I got 14 left, so I'll use it for gold. All right. That was a struggle. And he died once. And we gotta go here. So today, after this stream, I will be replying to TikTok about this flagging me 2 out of the 5 days now for Diablo 4, that it's uncomfortable content, while others are able to stream it no problem. So yeah, I will be making a stink with them about it after this. Every time, after every stream, they send me a thing, because they invited me to stream on TikTok, and I never have before. And now after every stream, they send me this like survey thing and question answer kind of thing. Holy smokes, man. Look at the lag going on their server. Wow. Not TikTok, Blizzard's. Huge drops. Dropping frames like crazy. All right. So yeah, I'm going to reply about it today. Because what's your point of inviting me if you're gonna say my content is... It's like, it's Diablo, man. I mean, what are you talking about? And if you're offended by it, then don't even invite me, because I was doing just fine not streaming on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie about it. I like TikTok. I support it with my short videos. I've never streamed there until just recently, and getting kind of pissed off with them thinking my content is bad. Or it makes people uncomfortable. The theme makes people uncomfortable. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to probably start thinking about getting rid of that ring here soon.
Hail to you, traveler. A fine addition to my inventory.
And so what that does is when they flag you like that, I mean, I'll tell you straight up, on the days that we were not flagged, we had over 1,000 viewers consistently throughout the entire stream. On the days where I'm flagged, it's under 400. This is why the TikTok setup is poor, because that's why you have unscrupulous streamers that will report you because they get an edge and you lose your edge. It's just, it's silly stuff going on TikTok that I don't see it anywhere else, sadly. But that's life. You got crybabies everywhere. Okay, so we need to now take a look at all right, my next board is gonna be Heightened Malice. And how do I want that? I think I want it just like that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I want it just like that. Do I? Yes, I do. All right. I got no glyphs yet. That's how early we are into this. This character, no glyphs, no nothing. All right, let's take you back. Nope. Begins in 8 minutes. World boss, although world boss has been kind of outdated now because everything's dropping prisms, and yeah, every now and then you can get a good map from the boss, world boss, but lately not so much. You can get everything somewhere else. Easier. Alright, so we switched over to our druid. He's a big, slow monster. There's not a whole lot we can do with him right now. Normally I would say go run Infernal Hordes at this point to level fast, but you saw how big of a struggle that was to get through. So I want to try this. Even his horse is slow, man. This dude is slow. My other characters, my other druids on other seasons was too, until you get to a certain point. Oh, there's only 2 minutes left here. Well, shit, that was stupid.
I'm not ready yet.
I didn't check before.
I must wait for that.
Yeah, so we don't really want to be in here because the time is running out. We're not going to be able to run the boss, so there's no point
I'm not ready.
in staying here. All right. Didn't realize there was only 2 minutes left. So now it makes me wonder. Yeah, dude, the horse is struggling, man. Like, dude is like a huge monster. Oh, he's just a big old fat beast. Okay, so that didn't go as we planned. I guess we'll go down here and do the world boss. While we wait for either Helltide to respawn or wait. Let me check something. Yeah, see, we didn't even get another Infernal Horde. Druid, it's too close to home for you. Bro. The horse really struggles though. He's like, man, get this guy off of me.
I need time to do that.
Take a break, boy. It's like looking in a mirror. Oh my goodness. I've noticed how much weight I've been gaining since I retired, and I'm like, told the wife, I've actually have changed my eating habits now. You know, fucking, I'm lazy. I'm sitting around the house. I don't have to do a shit. Hey, there's a bag of chips. Let's eat a bag of chips. Hey, let's eat that. Hey, there's a chocolate cookie. Let's eat that. So I decided I better change my eating habits, because if I don't, I'm going to end up looking just like this druid for sure. 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Again, I won't I guarantee you that it won't be a stream at 11 o'clock tomorrow, if there is a stream at all. But we will stream Saturday. Tomorrow is Put Gutters on My House Day. And it's gonna suck. Oh, what do we got? 2 minutes and 55 seconds. I've never seen that one. I also never seen this one, Mudslinger. I don't think I've ever seen Watch Those Fingers. I'm surprised there's so many of these I haven't seen. That's weird. I've got 82 80-foot runs to do, yeah. Yeah, 2 80-foot runs that are going to be the worst. And on one of them, because I have solar panels on my house, they ran the connection down to the power panel on the side of the house. They ran it down the side of my fascia. Just a little spot, but it's going to be a problem. I already know it's going to be a problem. I don't know yet how I want to fix it. I could disconnect it, disconnect all the wires, remove it, run it a different way and reconnect it. But then I'm going to void the warranty on my solar panels, which God bless that. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to, my buddy who's going to help me tomorrow, me and him are both really good at rigging stuff. So I was looking at it with the wife and I'm like, I bet you I can make it work. There's going to be a way. There's gonna be a way. It's a 5-inch gutter, and it looks like I got like a 4-inch clearance, but they have it mounted. They use seal tight, and they have it. Well, it's an outdoor seal tight stuff, and they have it mounted to my house. Where it comes, it kind of loops down, and then connects to the house. If I disconnect that from the house, I think it's gonna spread out away from the fascia. That's then gonna give me room that I can slip the gutter in behind it. And if not, then it's gonna really suck. My wife's idea is we'll just end the gutter there and then put a new piece of gutter after it. I'm like, well, that's gonna look stupid as hell. And she's like, so what? And I'm like, well, I mean, it would work, I guess, but it's not really the way I want to do it. 27 seconds left here. But yeah, it's an 80-foot run on each. The two sides of the house is 80 foot long. It's a long house, man. And actually, I take that back. I think the other side is longer because the garage extends. So I think I measured it. It was close to 100 feet. Right in that stupid stuff. I moved right into it. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. That was me, 100%.
I must wait a moment.
I don't need to be close to this guy. All right, he's gonna do that again. Here he goes. Oh, I got him. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I did. I just shook my head and grinned, and I told her, isn't that gonna look kind of stupid? And she's like, well, who cares? It's gonna serve its purpose. And I'm like, okay. I said, I think I would rather just end it short because, but there's another 2 feet that's going to look, because it's pretty close to the end. But again, I think it's going to look silly. I'm hoping I can figure out a way to do it. I saw an amulet drop. Which one is it? The Dolmen Stone? I want to use that. In fact, we will. We'll put it on right now. So yeah, I'm hoping we can figure it out. I don't know, man. My other idea was, when you do gutters, you got these seamers that you use, and my idea is, put the gutters, instead of when you use the seamer, they're butted up, right? They're butted. Well, maybe where that seal tight is running, pop it like that far, slot the seamer and put it, the gutters seam it with the seamer, but the slot, and try to just fill that in with I don't know, man. Because I was thinking 2 seamers, one with a slot that goes in this way, one that goes in this way to seam it, and then fill it. You know, it would create a hole and try to fill. Well, I'll figure something out, bro. I was a master at that stuff when I was out in the field, so I'll figure out a way. Well, I told the wife, I'm like, you know, it's may not be pretty from the inside of the gutter, but you ain't gonna be able to tell when you look at it from the outside. And it'll do its job. It'll carry the water. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right. Sometimes you have to just, you know, my wife always is. She's always amazed of, she's like, how did you figure that out? I'm like, well, I just had to sit there and think and play with it for a few, figure out what the heck am I looking at. Had to do that a lot out in the field. You know, you only got a choice when you're out in the field. It is what it is. Okay, well, we're not going to have a choice but to replace that ring. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we're going to have to replace it. It's kind of nice when you play these characters low level because everything is good. All your gear is, everything you grab is like, okay, I can use all of it.
What do you need?
I'm looking for one aspect. I need symbiotic. It's the key to this whole build. And I don't have it. And it's hurting me. Bad. I need symbiotic. Whoops. He died.
Come back if you need work.
Alright, so we're gonna go make, and it's probably gonna regret doing this, but it's so quick to level this way. And again, we're just gonna do a tier 1. We'll make a couple of them. I think that it's also gonna be wise. Let's see. Can I even make any? So, what do we want to do? Let's do this. Let's give you some armor first. And then you need some speed, my friend.
There's a fine.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. My garage, my wife is like, you really got to clean this garage. No, don't you touch my garage. I save a lot of stupid stuff, but when I need it, I am so glad that I have it. I tell her all the time, the only thing you're allowed to do in this garage is go to the refrigerator. There's a spare refrigerator in the garage with drinks and stuff like that. That's all she's allowed to touch.
Have you wandered? I'm not ready yet.
I'm probably gonna have to go and start running some nightmare dungeons just for the fact that I don't have any freaking glyphs. And apparently none drop in here.
I am not opposed to this.
Yeah, I was disappointed they took out that ability to have 2 elixirs too now. It was kind of nice. The anti-venom thing was... Yeah, I don't got no potions. We're gonna hurt.
I'm not ready yet.
gosh, we're gonna get killed.
I must wait a moment.
These are a struggle to get through at this level, but the XP you're pulling in is almost worth it. Almost. You know, maybe TikTok marking my stream on like Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, but marking it as what does it call it here? Contains this live contains themes that some audiences may find uncomfortable. Maybe that's actually helping me. It doesn't. You would think that, oh, somebody will click and go, oh, what's he got? Something nasty? Nope, I don't. Okay. All right, what do we want here? Elite damage plus 25, rained upon you, normal monster damage plus 25. Either way, we're gonna hurt. Big lag there, I couldn't move.
I'm not ready yet.
Big lag.
I'm not ready yet.
So much lag on the server today. I have a feeling it has to be because they're trying to fix the trade problem that's going on.
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I actually want to switch something around with this character. Let's do this. I want to make a change here. Let's go there. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll put that there. I think I want to put that. Yeah, let's leave it like that right now. No, let's not. Cooldown 20 seconds. This one generates spirit. Let's try that. All right, H2O, have fun. I've been to those types of meetings myself. Have a good one, brother. Thank you for joining me. All right, let's go ahead. We'll use it that way.
I'm not ready yet.
Now it's going to take me a while to figure out where everything's at here.
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet.
Ow. Alright, well, maybe this isn't better.
I must wait a moment.
Thought it would be a better layout, but actually I'm not sure I like it. Well, it didn't really improve too much. Not like what I thought it was going to. So cooldown of 12 seconds. So I'm thinking that I want to do that. Let's do that. Let's put that. All right, let's try that.
Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
There's such a big lag on the landslide skill that I can't tell if it's happening because of the server or is it happening because right now I'm seeing it and it looks like the server's lag is not as bad as what it was just 20 minutes ago. And I'm seeing a lag on landslide when I'm using it. It's really weird. That's why I moved it thinking, but it's still there, still very prevalent. Kind of weird. Rain upon you. Normal monster damage. Hunting. Like that. Oh, you little boogers right there. Talking about you earlier, how you guys hide out there on the outskirts and hurt me. Don't like it. Alright, well, we're getting ready to level here. I don't have a single glyph for this character yet. Not a single glyph. And a lot of it is because we haven't been running Helltide very much. We haven't been doing Nightmares. We've been just doing these. Big lag on that right there.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute.
Baby. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're using that because we're using this right here, which I haven't been impressed with Poison Creeper, but it has some other benefits. Okay, let's keep going here. Swing Etheric Master slows you. Plus 25%, whatever.
wait a moment. I'm not ready yet.
Whoa, where was he? There you are.
I must wait a moment.
So we switched out of our sorcerer. You guys are mentioning that, hey, this isn't a sorcerer. That's what you have on your... Yes, we started off the stream with the sorcerer. We switched over to this guy.
I'm not ready.
And I guess we could have just stayed with the sorcerer because all we're doing is running Infernal Hordes anyway with both characters. So I guess it wouldn't have mattered. I left for something different just because I got tired of the Infernal Hordes with the sorcerer, but it's gonna take forever to kill these bosses with this dude. He takes a long time. He's not fast at it. Okay. Now we're gonna come up right there, grab that. We're gonna grab that. This whole board is really about poison. All right, here we go. This is probably gonna hurt. We did it earlier, it took forever.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet.
We're going a little faster this time, but not much. Oh!
I must wait a moment.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
I'm standing right in that stinking shock lance. Oh, not that thing. It hurts.
I must wait a moment.
I told you it's gonna take forever. Now here's the scary part.
I must wait a moment.
Oh yeah. Nope, 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 nope.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Those are gonna kill me if I can't keep my shield up.
I must wait a moment.
Which I can't. So you better get good at dodging.
I'm not ready yet. must wait a moment.
Ooh, that was sketchy. There we go. So at this low level, this guy needs everything, literally. So we're going to open up one of these for now. And wait, open this one first. He needs everything, so we'll grab that. And then we're just going to go crazy here. And there. Just tier 1 for this guy is hard, let alone go tier 7 like we were doing with the source. It's like, no way. All right. I'm thinking we should just, yeah, let's do this first. I was gonna say we should just turn right around and do another one, but let's do this first. This is actually the character that's the latest of all characters I've ever entered World Tier 3. I didn't get into World Tier 3 with this character until level 44, or maybe it was 43. And normally I'm already in World Tier 4 by now, so this I've struggled with this build. I ain't gonna lie. I've struggled with it big time. Landslide, this is probably why I've never used it in the past on any of my other druids, because I know that end game this is a good build, but early game this build kind of sucks. Alright, so, well, did I don't think I did, but let's look. No, we did not. And I also wanted to do a barrage rogue this season, so we got what? We got a lightning spear source. We've got a landslide druid, and I wanted to do a barrage rogue. I don't know if we'll have time. I'm using cookie instead of in the past where I've always created my own builds. We're using cookie cutter builds this season because it's a short season, so we're not creating our own builds. We're just going right off of max roll. First time we've done that. I hope it's not a mistake. You know what we have to do? We need glyphs. And the only way we're going to get them is by doing these. These are tier 3. Oh yeah, we're tier 3, duh. Let's go see if we can grab a glyph. We don't have a single glyph yet, and it's hurting us, I think, a little bit. What's hurting us is two things: speed and mana. Or it's spirit, I'm sorry. They call it spirit. All right, well, let's go see how this is going to work out.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
It just seems like this dude is so freaking slow.
I'm not ready yet.
I know my other druids were slow, but wow.
I'm not ready yet. Wait a moment. must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
It's weird because it doesn't have a cooldown, but it still seems like it fire like it's there's a lag in between each. I'm trying to see, is it a spirit issue? Is that what's going on?
I must wait a moment.
Now, of course, it's spirit related. Really crazy. All right, so we're gonna have to use more of it, of this.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh yeah, it's a spirit issue. I see it. Okay, I can see it. So we just need to generate more spirit using our charge and our wind shear. I see what it is. Okay.
I must wait a moment.
It's a weird build. It's a strange skill. Ooh.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I still see like a real weird lag that I don't know where it's coming from, but I definitely am feeling it.
I must wait a moment.
And I'm seeing that it's not on their server now. Now it's just like a freaking weird lag going on with only with this skill, landslide, is where actually, well, I don't know if it's where I'm noticing it. Very weird.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
It still may be spirit related now that I'm watching. It's hard for me to tell.
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet.
I need a glyph. It's really the only reason I'm in here. And I'm not seeing any glyphs. I don't have a single glyph. This character has no glyphs right now.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet.
church is supposed to be empty. Heard bells tolling. Called to me, splitting open my dreams. Forget the mark. This holy place reeks. You see what and rot. I'm going to drown. There is no escape. It's hard to think when the ringing of those damn bells fills my head.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Sea hag.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Still no freaking glyph. Man, I don't even have a glyph to level, man. That blows. Holy smokes. Yeah, I thought we'd at least get one. Well, we didn't get anything. And what's the point of even wasting it on these? I don't know. Damage crowd, damage fortified, overpower, increased damage, critical strike damage, damage to elites, vulnerable. I'll take the critical strike, but it so sucks. It's not even good. We're not even using it. Well, it is what it is, right? I really thought we would get a glyph in here. I really did. Not a single glyph. And I know that they've been dropping a lot in Helltide, and I'm probably going to have to go back to Helltide. We left Helltide to go around Infernal Horde because you can get more XP doing the Infernal Horde. But Helltide, glyphs drop like crazy, so we're probably going to have to go back. It's kind of blows a little bit. Yep.
Need something for it? You can take what's left.
I'm looking for
The forge is hot.
one specific aspect, and I can't find it. Symbiotic is the one that I'm searching for. It's been a struggle. All right. Okay. 1 point. I have no glyph, so might want to just go over and grab that one first. We're going to go in and try to fix that right now. We're going to go in there and run Helltide, see if we can get some glyphs to drop. We really need them bad. Only 16 minutes left in here. Should be enough to at least open up one chest.
time to do that. I need more time.
Come on, Brutus. Big old fat self on this horse is killing it.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute. I must wait a minute. I must wait a minute. I must wait a minute.
Okay, so we got 3 of us here. Oh, I gotta go.
I'm not ready.
I told you, they drop in here like crazy. And it looks like they may have made it where it only drops in here now.
I'm not ready yet.
Jesus. We dropped the boss that fast? I didn't even hit the boss once. I didn't even know he popped. Got another glyph.
I'm not ready yet.
Where's the other one? Why can't I see it? There it is.
It is locked.
Oh, I don't got any more, you bastard.
I must wait a minute.
Well, that sucks.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute. I'm not ready yet.
I don't even know where that was firing from. All right, let's go open a chest, see if we can.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet.
All right. Yeah, I don't recommend doing a landslide druid. I am not having a lot of fun with it, but it's early game and druids are not very fun, period, early game. So I'm just kind of forcing myself to finish it off. But yeah, he's been a struggle. We need to come down here. Got a couple glyphs at least. That's why we came in here, is we wanted glyphs. This character has no glyphs right now. We did grab a couple. I don't know if it's 2 that we need. I didn't even look. I think one was werewolf, which I don't think I use at all. I don't. So I don't think I got anything that I'm going to use, but we can do them temporarily. doesn't matter here. Let's go with rings. Glyph, that one I use. I do use human. In fact, that's the one I need. In fact, that's the one we need for board 1. Right there, I think it was human is what we wanted. Let me look on my thingy here. Yes, it is. So that's perfect. I like that. Okay, and this one, I don't think we got. It's gonna be dun dun dun. Earth and Sky, which we don't have. We got Tracker and Werewolf, both of which I will not be using. Sucks. Okay. It is what it is. So, can't use it. That sucks. Well, let's go up and get this one then. Wait a minute. Why? That's why. Okay. Trying to figure out why I was doing it that way. So we need more glyphs.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Looking for one glyph. I'm not able to get it. It's a drop. It's not going to come from running a dungeon. It's going to be a drop. Looks like I need another jewel. We probably need to do aspects again too. It's been a while, so. And we're probably going to have to temper. It makes a big difference. It's just a pain in the butt this early because you're changing gear so often, but it does make a difference. All right, let's start off here. We want this now. We're using a cookie cutter this season. First time we've done that. So let's see how it's going to work. I'm not sure I'm going to like it. But we're doing that because the season's short this season, so trying to just make it as fast as we can to get as many characters out as we can and have fun. Chest is symbiotic. This is the one that I'm trying to get, and I don't have it. Unless it dropped, I didn't see it. Nope, it did not. So, I think we're gonna go with just that for right now. Gloves. I don't think I have this one either. Oh, we did. We got it.
Good fortune that is.
And we need a jewel too. Okay, so pants is might, but we're already using might. They put it on there twice, so this is part of the reason why I don't use cookie cutter builds, because that guy, whoever made this build, let's see who it was, obviously didn't look very close at what he was doing. Don't tell me it was Rax. And it's not going to show me who did this one. So maybe this is just a, it's weird. Oh, Woody Joe did it. So he did not proofread his, because he's got might on the pants and on the headpiece. So he doesn't know what he's doing. He didn't check it out close enough. All right, boots. Let's get the boots done. Ghost Walker. I don't think I had this either. Yeah, it fell too. Got it. Perfect. All right, staff is... This was another one I didn't have. Oh, got it now.
That's a good omen.
Okay, ring. We didn't have this, but we do now. I seen it. Okay. Next ring is Trampled Earth. Don't have it. Why do I not use... Interesting that I don't use that. Oh, I do. I'm supposed to be using that on my amulet. Okay, that makes sense. I can't use it. Oh, we should have used it there. You know what? Let's switch that. Let's switch that to natural balance. Right there it is. All right, that's going to make a difference. Now, if you really want to make a difference, and it's kind of a drag, I understand, because you're going to be changing equipment so many times until then, but these make a big freaking difference. You may not think it does, but they do. All right, we'll take that.
Come back if you need work.
But because we're World Tier 3, yeah, I didn't think about that. I forgot. It may not make as much of a difference. Yep, forgot about that. Definitely forgot. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, getting the mana right is, you want to start probably looking at trying to get mana per second. Start looking at enchants that are going to give you some mana per second. Enchanting sucks because it's so freaking expensive, but I think you're going to need some mana per second to make it work. But yeah, it's crazy damage with it, ain't it? We're going to break this piece. We're not getting... I want petrified duration. Broke it. Not a big deal. We're early game here. So again, like I said, we're going to be replacing these pieces so many times. By the time we get there, it ain't going to matter. All right. Pants. Let's try it again with this one. Jesus. Yeah, well, a lucky hit is hard, but when you do, maybe when you start doing some master working, you'll be able to get that thing raised up a little bit. That's why on a lot of times it's simpler to just do mana per second. Look at this cyclone armor. How many times is that going to come up in a row, man? Tell me that Blizzard knows how to create algorithms. Idiots. Just two pieces trying to get one. So stupid, man, I swear. Okay, well, I don't know if we even want to waste our time doing the rest now. It's just been miserable. On here, I definitely want movement speed because this guy is like a turtle. There we go. I'll take that. The druid's fun, but early game druid sucks. This is like my 4th druid, and early game druids are terrible because they're slow. They're really, really slow early game. So it's kind of a drag. It'll get there. That's the only reason I can keep telling myself that is because I've played so many of them that I know that it will get there. It's just really, really terrible. We could do a couple things here. Damage to close, or we could chance for landslide to cast twice. I think. I think we'll go with chance for, where is it? I want to see how many choices there are before we do it, because I've always done pulverize and loved pulverize. Chance for landslide, there it is. Let's see what's gonna happen. Chance for landslide projectiles to cast twice. Pretty crappy roll, but we're gonna take it. And let's do the rings. Tempering this early kind of blows because you know you're going to be replacing these parts of these a lot, but I kind of need them right now because in order to go run the Fallen Temple, we're going to need to be stronger and better than what I am right now. So let's do resource generation. I think would be smarter on this. Maybe. Landslide this season is a tier. What is it? Let me look. I'll tell you. It is an S tier, just barely. It's moving up in the S tier, but yeah, it's an S tier. Resource cost reduction. I guess we could take that. I was hoping for generation, but doesn't look like it's gonna give it to me. We got one more shot. Let's try it. Reduction again. Really crappy roll. Yeah, I've been struggling with it. Well, that's not what we wanted either, but that is what it is. I've been struggling with landslide quite a bit, but it's early game and it doesn't surprise me. People love landslide, but I have not been a big fan of it. But I mean, again, like I said, it's early game and I know that Druid does get better. I just have to stick with it. All right, so I want to go and do, we're level 55. That's the highest I've ever been before doing that. So I think we should go try it. That puppy is sound asleep behind me. All right, let's go take this horse that I'm almost breaking his back because my druid is such a huge dude.
I need time to do that.
Wasn't paying attention, started watching chat. Well, let's see how this is gonna go. This might go very, very ugly.
Cursed! This place is cursed!
Oh, how many times have I ran this?
I'm not ready yet.
I need glyphs, so I'm hoping that a bunch of glyphs are gonna drop. Probably not. Well, the mana generation's a little bit better, but still, I mean, mana spirit, but still not good.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute. I must wait a minute. I must wait a minute. I must wait a minute.
He's actually doing a little bit better now. He's doing those tempers and aspects.
I'm not ready yet.
Movement speed helped a lot because he was so freaking slow. My goodness.
I'm not ready yet.
I've never used the landslide build on any of my previous druids ever. Mostly I stuck with pulverized. I really liked it. It was always a good, pretty faithful build.
I must wait. I must wait a moment.
A lot different than the playing my sorcerer, that's for sure.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready.
I'm not seeing any glyphs fall though, which sucks.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm telling you, most of the glyphs are always going to fall in Helltide. You can get them to start falling eventually in other Nightmare dungeons, but right now it kind of stinks because we don't have. We got one glyph that we're using. All the rest of the glyphs we have, we're not going to use.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, a little bit of speed helped this guy a lot.
I must wait a moment.
Oh, got a glyph. Territorial. We're going to use that one too. Awesome. Finally. Hi. Usually I get so many glyphs that, but this season glyphs not dropping where I normally would suspect them to. Helltide's been about the only place that stayed consistent.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
Yeah, I've seen the same thing. I've seen people use a landslide that they're just killing it.
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet.
got me, buddy.
I have no potions. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Kill everything.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
Way better now that we've got some speed going on him. Really has helped him a lot. Big improvement.
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Another glyph. Perfect.
I'm not ready yet.
I have my health potions keyed to one of my mouse buttons. I've got a gamer mouse, right? And I accidentally hit it sometimes. And I drink a potion when I really wasn't ready to.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
All right, so let's get ourselves to tier 4, and it'll
I must wait.
make more sense to do tempering. Because right now, at World Tier 3, you can only temper one item on each piece.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
All right, there it is. Okay, so now we can go switch to World Tier 4. This is the latest I've ever done it, man. Just because I don't feel super warm and fuzzy with this build, this landslide build. It's getting better the more we go, but yeah, I'm not super warm and fuzzy with it at all. All right, so we're gonna have to go back up here. Come on, you stupid computer. All right. I still didn't get the one I needed. Pretty sure. Protector. No, we didn't get it. Need Earth and Sky. Of course, we don't have it. So, I'm gonna come So in the meantime, we're going to try to do stuff that we don't need glyphs for. All right, let's go get this grouped back. Ah, you idiot. All right, so let's go. Okay, that's Torment 4. And I want to come down here and check this guy out. Doesn't look like anything's ready yet, but let's go look anyway.
Well, well.
Oh, see? That's why you gotta go check.
Good business. Come again.
See, now you're back to changing aspects again. This is why it can be a drag. So we change. Oh, we forgot to put a jewel in there too. Duh. We changed this Ghost Walker and Might. Let's come in here before I forget. So Ghost Walker was on here. And Might was on here.
Don't be a stranger.
Whoops.
Come back soon.
No, I'm not leaving. And I think
I am the only merchant with jewels like these. Beautiful and handy.
okay. So tempering would have to be done again if we choose to do it. I really wanted to do it so I could get through the Fallen Temple. That was the goal. And what we've got here, the pit is unlocked. Horn of Trials. Okay, both of those. We don't do this at all, ever. Okay. All right, let's go up here.
There's that.
All right, here we have it. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream right here. It's been a long one. It was fun. Had a blast. Appreciate you all for joining me, as always. Like I said, there will not be an 11 a.m. Stream tomorrow unless things change. And we decide to do it on Saturday. What the plan is I got to do gutters. I'm going to put gutters on my house tomorrow. So we're going to stream Saturday. So Saturday is the day. And what I've asked all of you to do, if you need any gear, is to find me online, and I have a whole thing here of uniques that if you need. I've got the fractured winter glass. I've got, you know, a lot axials, conduits. We've got, I mean, Pangori Gorger's gauntlets. A lot of different stuff. So if you need something, you catch me Saturday. If you want to just run with me, we run together on Saturday. All I ask is that you be a world tier 4 and be a follower or a subscriber. And yeah, we'll get together and we'll make this happen. All right. Until then, take care, whether it be your evening, afternoon, or morning. I hope it's being good. And I hope you're being kind. World needs a little bit of kindness. Please take care. I'll see you all again soon.